Hey, good morning, guys. It's Tuesday morning. It's about 6 o'clock. I'm in the office here. We had a pretty packed day yesterday with our meetings. They went great. It was very exciting, enthusiastic. Everybody's pumped up for fourth quarter. And a lot of people got their business plans in place, which is great. So I want to thank them for taking the time out to do that and to be mentorable and coachable. Today with H5, I haven't done a couple videos lately due to how busy we've been. We recruited about 8 to 9 agents so far in the last 2 weeks. They're great agents. I mean, these guys are going to be superstars. I mean, they're pumped up, ready. They're willing to follow the model 100%, get in the office at 8 o'clock and start prospecting and start doing their business. So I also want to congratulate them and my staff for being able to put in that time and effort to get them on board. So congratulations to you guys. Looking forward to seeing your success here in fourth quarter in 2015. We talked about a couple things in our meetings yesterday. I wanted to just talk about one topic today, and that topic for today is basically, why do we do what we do in real estate? Okay, I'm going to repeat that again. Why do we do what we do in real estate? Basically, why do we come to work? Why do we work hard? Why do we put the time in the investment in selling property? And we all have goals. Some people have different goals than others. Some more materialistic and superficial. Some more have to do with family goals, personal goals, and longevity, and possibly retirement, and maybe even doing an investment property to bring a return in the future. As far as because we don't have pension plans in real estate, we're self-employed. So, my goals in real estate has to do a lot with my family. Now, a little story about my background. Long story short, I'm just going to sum it up real quick. What motivated me to get in the office every morning and to sell real estate and to build my business up to a top agent level was what I had to deal with when I was a child. It all comes down and stems down to our childhood, and usually the root of our motivation comes from that. A long time ago, my father was diagnosed with MS. He's had MS for 48 years. He was put in a wheelchair 3 years before I was born, 100% disabled, completely codependent with my mom at the time. She just couldn't deal with it. She couldn't cut it. When I was 10 years old, she packed up her bags and she left. And I was there with him basically to take care of him. It was just him and I since I was 10 years old. Waking up in the morning, helping him get dressed, breakfast, lunch, dinners, trying to go to school. I had piano practice and taekwondo practice and all these things, trying to get all these conquered in a day. So I had, basically a 14-hour day starting at the age of 10. I mean, I knew how to balance a checkbook when I was 9 years old. So it's probably why I do so well in business. But with that being said, life wasn't great. It was very challenging. We were very poor. There was times where we slept in a hotel, Motel 6. We got kicked out of our apartment because we couldn't pay the rent. My dad couldn't work. We didn't have very much money coming in from the state. Me being so young, there's not much I could do. My first job I had when I was 14 years old, taking the bus, doing stocking in a grocery store, and I wasn't even supposed to be there. It was illegal for me to work at that age. But these are the cards that were dealt to me. And like I said, we're very, very poor. I was working 3 jobs, trying to go to college to get my master's degree. At that point, when I hit about 19, 20, things started getting a little bit better, but it was still tough. So I learned a lot as a child as far as what tough life can be and how hard you have to dedicate yourself just to even pay the bills. And with that being said, when I got into real estate, it was an opportunity for me to make a lot of money. It was a lucrative business, build my capital very, very quickly, and get myself out of this debt, get myself out of the lifestyle that we had that was placed upon me and my father due to an unfortunate circumstance that happened 10 years ago. And when I got into real estate, I was like, this is a great opportunity, and I did not take it for granted. So my first goal was to make sure that my father and I never, ever have to live that lifestyle again. And that pushed me. Every morning I woke up, I said to myself, you know what, today I'm going to go sell a house. I'm going to put money in the bank, and we're going to upgrade everything. We're going to get a new car, a new van with a handicap conversion built into it so I can drive him around. A new wheelchair for him, a bathroom that's completely custom made for him to make it easier for him to take showers and go to the bathroom. Right now he's 80 years old. He's still kicking butt. He still lives with me. I still take care of him. He takes care of me. We have a brotherhood, a very strong brotherhood, a father and son bond you probably won't ever see anywhere else. But then during the course of the events, as I started to mature in real estate as an adult, I became a family man. Now I have children. I have a daughter, I have a son. And now that my father and I are in a very good place financially, now my goal is to make sure that my children live the life that I never had. And they get to be able to experience things that I never did and never, ever have to experience the challenges that I had to go through as a child. So my motivation changes. Now you'll see in your business that when you first start out that you're working for a certain goal, but then as you become more successful, those will change. And hopefully it changes to the better, not for the worse. Like you're using your money for dumb things, or you're spending money beyond your means, and you're buying all these superficial things to make yourself feel better. And that's all great and all, but if you can't afford it and it's not a priority at the time, let's not go there. Let's really focus on what really matters. Now here at Harcourts, we train our agents to focus on goals that matter. Okay, I don't bring in people that they come into my office and they say, you know what, I want a brand new Lamborghini, I want to be able to this, and that, I want a big house, blah, 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 on the ocean. That's my only goals. Sorry, it's not a right fit here. We believe in family, we believe in longevity, we believe in planning for your retirement, having a successful career in real estate, and having fun while you're doing it, okay? There's a reason why we get in this business in the first place. The first 10, 15 years, well, the first 5 years is going to dictate the next 10, 15 years of your success. So we really have to put the time in and work hard. But the goals and motivation that you have, we need to really realize what those are. I want my kids to be able to sustain going to private school. I want them to have their college tuition paid off. I want them to have everything that they need in life and the tools and the resources to have a better life than I did. Whatever they choose, I will fully support that. I want to make sure that my father has a proper burial. I'm talking one of the biggest, funerals you've ever seen in your life, because he lived such a gracious life and an amazing life as my supporter and idol, because of what he's done for me and inspired me with his strength and his courage to live on every day. Also, I want to make sure that I have a great retirement, that my family and my loved ones are taken care of, that I have investments and rental homes or whatever I decide to use, which I already have, but I want to be able to grow my portfolio because I want to be able to retire with a bang. I want to be able to relax. I put a lot of time in. I'm going to be putting another 15, 20 years in this position. I put 10, 15 years in the real estate position, and I'm not done yet, but when I do, I want to be glad that I did everything that I could to get to where I was at here, and then also 20 years from now. Basically, I just want to retire with a bang and make sure everybody's taken care of. I don't need the fancy cars anymore. I used to have Mercedes. I used to have a $130,000 Porsche Turbo. Ridiculous, Right now, I drive a 2014 Honda Accord. It's a very humble car. When I drive around, people don't look at me like I'm being ostentatious or boisterous. It helps me in my appointments and whatnot, and it just humbles me. Do things that humble you. You don't need all that fancy stuff. I would rather have a Honda Accord in my driveway in a $2 million house with $10 million in assets and a couple $1 million in savings for my retirement and my retirement portfolio already built, ready to go. That way, when I sit down at home at 9 o'clock and I'm reading a magazine or I'm chilling watching a TV, I can say, you know what? I'm doing a great job. I'm fulfilled. I have everything that I need. People living without outside their means, they're just they're hurting themselves. They're hurting their family. So my goal every morning is just basically what I said. Maybe sit down today and figure out, okay, what's your goal? What's going to drive you on the days that you don't want to come in, on the days that you're tired, that you're emotional, you're depressed, you're worn out, you're overwhelmed, you've got baggage going on, you've got things going on that's just creating you to pull yourself down and not get you in the office to work. Remind yourself of the goals that you have. And I'm hoping that they're family goals, personal goals, relationship goals, and retirement goals. Those 4 goals are the goals that I want to help you with. So in this office, we really emphasize that. I advocate everybody's goals when they're the right goals. But if you're trying to come in here and first thing you say you want to buy a Ferrari, this may not be the place to be. But everyone here right now has legitimate goals, genuine things that they want to do in life, and the reason why they want to sell real estate. So maybe for everyone out there, if you're not here or you just have a regular job or you have a different type of career, really think about why you're doing what you're doing, okay? I think about it every day, and it's what motivates me on the days that I don't want to work. So I hope everyone got a little part of that. Keep pushing. Don't quit, okay? A failure is not someone that falls down and doesn't get up, okay? A failure is one that falls, stays on the ground. It's okay to fail every day, all right? But let's not be a failure, okay? I fail 3 or 4 times a day. Sometimes I make mistakes, but I get right back up, okay? So if you get down, get back up. You're not a failure. Just make sure you get off that ground and start again. Because, come on, guys. We only get one chance to live. Let's make the best of it. All right. I hope you get something out of that. Happy Tuesday. For our agents in the office, go sell something today. Have fun doing it. And I'll talk to you later. All right. Take care and goodbye.